Outriders is a brand new co-op loot-based RPG from Square Enix and People Can Fly, coming to PC and consoles with full crossplay on February 2nd, 2021, and I am so excited to be covering it here on the channel as an official ambassador. That means I'll be providing you with the latest news and announcements prior to launch and be your go-to for unique builds and game guides. So make sure to subscribe and ring the bell for notifications whenever I post a new video. My name's Abby and welcome to the channel. But what exactly is Outriders and why should you care? If you enjoy the loot chase of Borderlands and Division, the class abilities of Destiny, the world bosses and difficulty of Remnant from the Ashes, and sprawling skill trees, then Outriders may just pique your interest. Let me also mention that this game is not a game as a service, no season pass, weekly resets, time-gated content to wait around for. The game is all packaged up and ready to play, including endgame content, which we'll talk about later. But this doesn't close the door entirely to future content. In a recent developer Q&A, People Can Fly confirmed that their system is prepared for new content, and they would like to do seasonal events and possibly DLCs, but they're going to gauge audience reception at launch. Outriders takes place on the planet of Enoch, where humans have arrived to claim a new home. However, the area proves quickly to be hostile, and the anomaly triggered a mass energy storm that destroyed all technology brought to Enoch, but it also gave the Altered their power. In Outriders, you can play solo or up to a total of 3 players for an awesome co-op experience that scales as you bring more friends to the party. In addition to that, Outriders also has a dynamic difficulty system in place with world tiers. As you make your way through the campaign and level up, you'll also unlock additional world tiers to keep the game challenging and rewarding as you progress, all the way up to world tier 15. Of course, you can always turn it down a notch whenever you want, but you already know I'll have my foot on the gas day one. There are 4 altered classes to choose from, and they each have unique abilities, gear set bonuses, and mods, plus deep skill trees. Oh, and I should mention, in Outriders you don't heal from medkits or bandages or any of that stuff, but each class has their own unique way of healing through damage, kills, or skills. Here's a quick overview of the 4 classes you can play in Outriders. First up, the Trickster. The Trickster bends space and time, moving in and out of the battlefield in a blink of an eye. The Trickster receives health and shields for each enemy killed in close range, so if you're a fan of shotguns, this class may be for you. Tricksters can slow and paralyze enemies with their powers, leaving them neutralized and vulnerable for you and your teammates. Next up, the Pyromancer. As suggested, the Pyromancer is all about burning enemies down and leaving ash in their wake. The Pyro recovers health whenever enemies marked by their skills are killed. If you're a fan of mage classes and area of effect abilities, or you just want to scorch the earth with your powers, this could be the class for you. Pyromancers are a mid-range class and specialize in burning the horde down. The third class is Devastator, aka the tank class. But don't let that fool you. The Devastator harnesses the power of the earth and gravity to defeat powerful targets at close range. He also gains health whenever enemies die within close proximity, further supporting the tank role. Devastator is also the only class to inflict bleed with their melee, so if you like running headfirst into battle, shattering the earth below you, this class may be for you. Finally, Technomancer, my favorite class. The Technomancer manipulates the anomaly to aid allies and alter technology to their will. The only class that can heal allies with their powers, the Technomancer also heals for a portion of their damage dealt. I think this is the best bet for those of you who plan to go into Outriders solo, but also great in a group if you enjoy a support class with a ton of gadgets at your disposal. You can play your favorite class or all 4 at once with 6 character slots available. Loot is also shared through your stash. So if you find an awesome shotgun, but you don't really want to use it on your Technomancer, you could put it in your stash, switch it on over to your Trickster character, and use it there. And speaking of loot, we'll get into specifics in a later video, but let's take a quick look right now. Outriders uses the same rarity system as most looter shooters, starting with white gear, moving up to green, blue, purple, and finally gold or legendary weapons and armor. But what makes Outriders unique is their mod system. Each item, blue rarity and up, contains at least one mod that is added to your mod collection when you dismantle that gear. You can then modify your favorite gear with your favorite mods, opening up a ton of possibilities for endgame theory crafting. In addition to mods, legendary armor may also provide gear set bonuses for your specific class. This means that loot and your gear setup will most likely be completely different for each class playthrough. Skill-specific mods and armor sets will give us so much more replayability. I love the direction Outriders took with their loot system. The weapons and armor look amazing and super unique, but the mod system also allows you to customize your favorite gear all the way up to endgame, which leads us to our last topic, endgame. As I mentioned before, Outriders is not games as a service. It's the full package delivered at launch, allowing you to play through the game at your own pace, including a full endgame experience called Expeditions. After the campaign, you'll unlock Expeditions. These are 14 brand new areas to battle through for the best rewards in the game. Your loot at the end is determined by player set difficulty tiers and how quickly you complete the level. Additional expeditions are unlocked as you progress, offering better and better loot if you can rise to the challenge. This loot will exceed your character's max level of 30, with weapons and armor going up to level 50. From the looks of it, expeditions ramp up the difficulty up to the extreme and will provide challenge a lot of us look for in endgame content. Group synergy and strategy will be extremely important if you want to succeed, and expeditions will be a great way to test your build at the highest level. Alright, so did I get you guys excited for Outriders yet? If you can't tell, I am extremely excited. I got to play the Xbox Insiders playtest. I can't talk about it, but I'm extremely excited to be an ambassador for Outriders and to bring you guys all the brand new content as I can. Let me know in the comments below if you guys have any questions or if you're looking forward to this game. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.
Someone draws fire! Die! Fuck you! Someone draws